Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how to add images to your product description on Amazon. Now, in order not to waste your time, I'm going to tell you that you can do this only if your brand registered on Amazon. The good news is that you can actually register your brand quite quickly these days on Amazon. There's the thing called IP Accelerator on Amazon, and with this service by Amazon, you can actually register your brand not in 1 year as it used to be, in about 2 weeks. So I'll link it down in the description for you to read about this one as well. And it costs around these times about $800 to $1,200. Now let's get into the description. So you want to add images to your description and you need brand registry for that in order to use A+ content. A+ content is actually what allows you to kind of add images to your product description. I'm going to walk you through this, show you how to use it, and kind of explain you how to do it. It's really simple. And if you'd rather not do it yourself, I'm going to have a few different firms linked down the description for you that actually handle this kind of work. So as you see on the screen right now, this is a listing that actually has enhanced brand content or A+ content. All right, that's a kitchen knife. Now, usually on Amazon, once you go down the page, you're going to have normal product description down here, right? And here they have images. Normal product description, let's look at this product, looks like this. So it's just a simple description, just a few things. It's HTML based and it's really nice. You can still use it and you can really have great results with this without having these additional images. However, if you do have them, it's just more room for you to tell about your brand, tell about your products, compare your products with your own products, with other products. It gives you just more room for conversion in order to kind of explain the customer better about your product, to kind of touch more of their pain points or places where they would like to be. So essentially you have more room to sell. So you want something like this, images in your product description, right? Now, a few things I would say is, in a second I'm going to show to you that one of the good things is that you can actually have this comparison chart here on the A+ content. So not only are you going to have the images down your description, you also have the chance to kind of go through different products of your own brand and then just go inside them. And once people are going to be looking for stuff, they'll have more chances to choose. So for example, if somebody's looking for a kitchen knife, he sees different examples of kitchen knives. So a Chinese butcher knife here, we have Nakiri chef kitchen knife, right? Bread knife. So it kind of makes it easier. As you can see, these are clickable links. So if you click here on the Nakiri chef knife, you'll actually go to the same knife of the same brand, which is pretty cool. Now, how to do this? Let's go to my Amazon Seller Central. And here in the Seller Central, you're gonna have the advertising part. And here in the advertising part or column, you're gonna have A+ Content Manager. Now, this one is only available if you're brand registered on Amazon, as I've mentioned before. And again, if you wanna register your brand, then you can use the IP Accelerator and it simply works. It's just a cool way to do it quickly. You're gonna get your trademark registered after a year, because essentially if you want to get brand registered, you need a trademark. But because Amazon eased the process, you now can register your brand without having the trademark. You just need to start the process. It takes about 2 weeks. It's awesome. And then you get all the perks of brand registry. So once you're going to be here, you want to create the A+ content, right? So you're going to click on Start Creating A+ Content. And here you can call it, get the name. I called it YouTube Friends. Hey friends, hope you're doing well. And then you can choose the language, for example, US English, content type EBC, that's enhanced brand content, and then you're gonna add the ASINs. So, and then you can add the modules, right? That's the meat of this kind of A+ content. So what you can add here is company logos, like if you have a company logo, you can add it. You have the comparison chart that I talked to you about. Let me show you how it looks. It looks something like this. So essentially, you can compare a few of your products, yes, and then you enter the title here, you enter the ASIN, and you're good to go. Like you're gonna have, for example, you have a kitchen knife, you're gonna have a few other kitchen knives or maybe a knife sharpener. However, if you have a kitchen knife and also a dog chewing toy, it wouldn't really make much sense to place it there. You can do this, but I wouldn't, because it kind of is different. People are different. Customers are not looking for that. I don't see any point in that. Also, it's not good for the algorithm maybe, because if people are going to be clicking from a kitchen knife to a dog chewing toy, then maybe the algorithm is not going to be sure what's going on there. So you can click here, add image. So you can essentially add images. And as you can see here, these are the ratios for the image, 150 on 300. You add an image, you can add 1, 2, 3, 5, no matter how many you have. You have the titles of the kind of the thing that's going to appear. For example, for remark, you see you have the knife here, the title, chef knife. So I would recommend using keywords here as well. And then you're going to have the comparison kind of parts. So for example, they have, oh, that's here. They compare the blade length, the total length, the blade material, the handle material. So I would compare what your customers are again looking for, what hurts them or what they want to know, and just put it here. Make it easy for the customer. And recently I had Emma Shermer-Tamir, who's the professional Amazon listing copywriter on the channel, and she actually talked in depth about all these things. So I'm gonna link the video with Emma down in the description for you, and also in the end of this video, so you can see more about A+ content and how to actually market with this better. She gave lots of cool insights. However, back to our video, and yeah, that's what we do. So you can see kind of a nice comparison chart, and again, these are clickable. You can add more things here as well. So for example, once you click on the images, we're gonna have image keywords. So that's really nice. So you just type in the relevant keywords, input them here, and it's, again, more points for you to gain relevancy with your listing, gain more exposure with your listing, and that's it. So that's the comparison chart. There are also like standard 4-image text. As you can see, you have images, simple text down there, like with the bolded text here, standard 4-image text quadrant. And what I'd recommend you, like if you are somewhat creative, and you are, because you are a seller on Amazon, you want to sell on Amazon, you have this kind of creativity with you because you want to create products, create stuff, right? What I would recommend you is, if again, you are good in this and you have good knowledge of how pictures work, how it works, just do it on your own. However, again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna have a few services linked down in the description for you that do this kind of service. I also have some discounts for these services, so check them out later on. We have standard image and dark overlay text. You're gonna have like a dark overlay text on the image, just looks cool, right? Standard image light text overlay, the same thing with a white text overlay. Standard image header with text, the big image and the text. So for example, if we choose this one, under each image, you're gonna have like the sizes for this image. So it's gonna be easier for you to explain if you have like maybe a graphic designer that never worked with this. However, you really love this graphic designer, just explain to him or her what kind of images you need, what sizes do you need. Next, we have standard multiple images like module. So it's also nice. People kind of, you know, they hover over the images and it shows them the image, which is also pretty cool. I really like the comparison because it just gives you more clickability. But yeah, you have standard product description text, single image and highlights, single image and special details. You can add details with like different editions. Again, make it easier for the customer. It's not about being fancy and beautiful and cool, which is really nice. However, you want to like make the path of the purchase easier for the buyer. And again, we talked with Emma about this in this interview that we had. Again, it's in the description. And there we really dove deep inside like this thing of the customer. Like, just there's a person maybe like you that you want to buy something, right? If you are carving for a computer, now you see the computer, yes, you will go and you would rather have it easily sold to you. So that means if you're buying it on the internet, you don't want to go through many places where you need to register this, that, click here. Just want to go see exactly what you need, what kind of specs this computer have, what's going on there, just add it to cart and buy it. And kind of this is what you need to do. This is what you aim for, right? Of course, by making it look better, it's nice because the perceived value will go up. So you have different kinds of things here. You have standard site right image, standard technical specifications, that's more for techie products, standard text, and standard 3-image text. And then once you add it, for example, let's just add this one. Let's add like title, ASIN, and like let's add an image here. I'm gonna add a random image from my computer. Let's add this one. And of course, you gotta be right with the size. You see the size kind of sucks here, right? However, well, that's what the image keywords, let's say knife, just for the example. We click add and boom, now we have it there. You can add many more of these, and then you click next, apply ASINs. You're gonna essentially apply it to your ASINs that you need to apply it to. Then you're gonna click next, review and review or something. I forgot the word that was there. And you have two options to look here. You have the desktop version of this thing you created and the mobile. So check for both of them. Of course, because I didn't really add anything, it's not showing up here, but it will show you the mobile and desktop version. And then you're gonna click on submit for approval. Once you click on submit for approval, they will check it manually, or maybe there are robots for this, but initially they have a new addition that robots are gonna check the copywriting on your images as well and on your EBC itself, on your A+ content. So if you feature words that are not related, or they are not available, or not available, there are restricted words like free or promotion or all sorts of like warranty, 100% guaranteed, this one is not good, so don't use these. I will link again like more rules about EBC down in the description for you as well, so you can understand. But however, don't just add random words that are not good. And if you will, right, there's no problem. Amazon will tell you, you can add this word free because this and that. And then you click on submit for approval, they will approve, and you will get these product images applied. Does it improve conversion? Yes, it does, if you do it in a way that it sells to the client, of course. If you don't, then you don't. You might even lose conversion if you are, if you're gonna input a picture of a car here on a knife listing, people are gonna be like, what the heck is going on? So if you're relevant, if you're any good images, if you're any good copy, then of course it will help you bring more sales and will connect your kind of products to other products you have. And again, in the description, you have different services that do this for you. If you don't want to do this alone, check them out, see what kind of offers they do, which service is better, which one you like more. And if you want to see a video with Emma that I mentioned that we were talking about this kind of stuff, the EBC is going to appear up here on the screen. Watch this video. Emma really shares some cool stuff and she also creates this kind of content. So thank you for watching this video. Check out this one. Have a great day.